What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Nova Drift.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Dr. Aardvark, MD, Sir Platinum Slurk, Mad Russian, and Nadawa for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com/social. See a link in the description.
Yes.
And today, I was reading the old comments as I do, and someone had suggested it's been a while since I've done the firing squad build, and they've improved it since last time I did it, which was admittedly a while ago.
Oh.
So let's do that.
Okay. So what weapon do you put with it?
I'm thinking actually maybe a barraged railgun would be fun.
Barraged railgun firing squad. Goodness. Okay.
And then, since I'm going to have the squad, I know I just did Shockwave yesterday, but doing Shockwave again and then shielding my bros could be a good option. And I think I'm gonna do it. Well, try to shoot down the line, get as many of these guys as I can. So now I need to be an engineer, because I need stonks immediately, I guess. What do I want as an engineer?
Rendos.
And fair enough. Or, you know, the Grandeur again, if it happens.
Like Grandeur's not bad.
Galvanic Shield wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, got it. Either of them feel more real. No, not the other one. I'm sorry.
Defiance
Galvanic
would be
is
nice
fine,
because I'll be giving up my shield.
Yep. Galvanic is fine. Energized Shields is terrible. There's Drone Specialist.
No, but we're not going to specialize because we need drones and allies.
Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't give them more. It gives them more damage, but it doesn't give them like more firing speed, rate of fire. So.
No, but it gives you the two more drones.
Yeah, but at the cost of making my allies take about 20 years to come back.
That's fair.
So I think we're not going to get drone specialists today. I don't think we're going to get any specialists today. We'll get a hull strength because, again, at some point I'll be giving up my shield.
Yeah.
So being able to live is a good thing. Oh, but as it stands right now, I don't do enough damage to...
You don't do nearly enough damage, and it's all very, very, very single target.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get him. I'll get him. Don't you worry. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... There we go. That one's dead.
There were like 6 dudes on screen, and you fired between all of them. That was impressive.
Yeah. I should have gotten velocity first, but this is a build for drones, so I got drones.
Yeah, and I mean, it's still more damage.
Yeah, but it could have been like more damage, specifically for the boss. But, hey, you know. Ugh, I get it, you jerks. Go away.
I mean, I think that if all 4 drones are actually hitting the boss, they're only slightly less damage than... It's like velocity would be good there, obviously.
Yeah, and I do think that rockets are good, but I'm not sure if I want to get them this time. I might because it's just because of the slight homing. It's kind of nice.
And all your friends are dead.
Yeah,
just
well.
like that dinosaur book. Oh, that was a nice shockwave.
It was satisfying. Okay. We will need volley if we're going to be barraging.
For the love of goodness.
We need rapid fire to also barrage, but snipe is good, but reinforced drones is good. And then there's allies.
You literally want all of these. Literally all of these.
So what do we get first? I'm going to say snipe because that's going to help me not be awful while we build up everything else.
Yeah, I was thinking that getting barrage online would have been more valuable.
Snipe is the strongest thing for railgun, regardless of how you're railgunning. It's just so much extra damage and value. I do agree that getting railgun online soon is fine, but that's at least another several talents away, because I have to get rapid fire, and then I have to get triple shot, and then I have to get barrage.
That's true.
So, but this is gonna help me like right now.
That's true.
Firing array is not what I need.
Nope.
Absorption will be something that I need, so I'll grab that.
Might as well. Get it while it's there, so you don't burn a reroll.
Yep. Because that's the thing. I often go through my rerolls a little bit too fast, and I gotta be careful with that. So just if I know there's gonna be something that I'm going to want in my build, and it's there, might as well take it. It's like I don't like shooting this close with a railgun, especially with snipe, but I don't have any targeting, and it's still better to hit with all 3 shots.
There's reinforced drones. There's rapid fire. There's targeting.
Let's get barrage online first, I think, before we
I agree.
Focusing on the drones. I'm just gonna need you all to stop. I'm just gonna... Come on. Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Alright. Drones, do your thing.
They did.
By do your thing, I mean shoot and do damage to them and not just die like you normally do. I know that's technically really a drone's thing, is just to die.
Boost!
I
could hear your drones saying, well, if you didn't want us to die, why did you pass up reinforced drones twice now?
Elegant construction, because I care about your well-being.
Full, so you're going full Orange Star route, and just, if you die, I can always make more.
I was never an Orange Star kind of person, but maybe I am now. Who's to say?
Yeah, you were more Blue Moon, weren't you?
Yes. I remember more characters and not where they came from.
Grit.
Yeah, Grit was definitely one of my dudes.
Let's see, Blue Moon was, back in the day, was just Grit and Olaf.
For the record, we're talking about Advance Wars for people who don't know.
Yeah, if Intelligent Systems was listening, they didn't know. It's their own game, but they didn't know.
Damn.
Scott will tell you. They abandoned their franchise when Fire Emblem Awakening did well.
I think we're going to get regeneration because there's a chance that... and by chance, I mean very likely we oversee, so we're not going to be able to Essence Sap.
Yeah.
So getting
regen is
a thing.
Yeah. So back in the day, Orange Star was Andy, Max, and Sammy.
Yep.
Andy being just the well-rounded one that can heal his dudes. Max was all about them frontline tank.
Yep.
And Sammy was the best one because Mech Swarm was busted back in the day.
Shockingly, surprising. I'm sure everyone involved. I was a Max guy.
Yeah. Yep. I wanted to be a Max guy. It's just Sammy's ability was just so overpoweredly strong. that it was really hard not to just be like, but mech units are very cheap and decently strong and can capture buildings.
But I like using all of the worst things.
Well, yeah. It's more fun. It can be more fun that way. And then Blue Moon was Olaf, who was he performed better in crap weather.
Wasn't he also a character in Frozen or something?
Yeah, Josh Gad or something.
Well, you went a much deeper cut than I than I was planning on.
He was the snowman.
And then you could build them, but you don't have to if you don't want to or something. I don't know how the song goes.
Yeah, it's...
Look, I have a young niece and nephew. That movie got played a lot.
Yeah. And then you had Grit. Grit was the opposite of Max. Max was good at tanks, bad at long range. Grit was good at long range, bad at tanks.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed Grit.
Some of the best units in the original Advance Wars were the range units.
I always have thought so. I always liked my rocket boys.
Rockets are very strong. Battleships are very strong.
Yeah, Scott was always the naval guy.
Oh yeah. And then Drake was the. Was Drake Blue Moon? Uh-oh. Now I'm calling myself into question here.
I knew he hung out with Josh a lot.
Yes.
Either that, and then he started like a music career.
Who am I forgetting then? Because I feel like in the original there were 3 from each section.
Probably.
Maybe it was only 2 for in the original game.
It's like if you're looking to me for answers, you're going to be very, very sad.
I'm trying to not look this up for a change. Because he had Yellow Comet with Kanbei, who was all of his units were better, but all of his units were expensive. Well, that's a bad place to be.
Yeah. It's fine.
So he was just spend more money, have best troop.
Yep.
Which, if you could get ahead, that made him very, very dangerous. But the instant you fell behind, you were just screwed. So I never liked using Kanbei.
Just don't fall behind.
Yeah, it was so hard, especially when my opponents were generally either cheating AI or Scott, who might as well have been cheating AI because he's just too good at strategy games like that.
Well, look, that's when. Don't you remember lessons that we've learned in like Alina of the Arena? Just carry around some pocket sand. You throw it in his eyes.
That's the best way to do it. And then we had Kanbei's daughter, Sonia, I don't remember any of her units being particularly good, but she was good in Fog of War maps. Like, I think her recon units had better vision range, which was like, it was cool, but it meant that you never played Sonia because you did Fog of War maps in like.
Whoa!
What was that?
I got a little sauce. Oh God, please!
Oh jeez! Oh boy. Okay, wee woo. Hold on, focus. Oh, that. I'm pretty sure that shockwave just saved your life.
I don't think so. It was helpful, but it wasn't a savior.
You don't think so?
No.
I think if that hit you, you were dead.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna hit me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. It's like on my screen that was on full speed, full contact. Without that pulse.
Like I said, the pulse was helpful, but I had outs. I was fine.
Okay.
Just force armor here.
But I vaguely remember because there was also Sensei, but I feel like he was either in the only in the second game, or he was a secret character or something. Because he was the one who was strong with battlecopters.
I do remember a battlecopter-y dude. There's Barrage. Jeez.
And his ability was just like, what if we just made wounded units everywhere? Just everywhere. He was another one that I was just like, he is so strong. Because it's just like, surprise, I have infantry everywhere now.
Surprise!
Everybody's like, the game was like, it's balanced because they're only health 9. And everybody else is just like, I don't care, you just got 12 free dudes.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is. What the problem is?
You got rockets, you got juggernaut thrusters to go for your blink.
Yeah, but they're not towards what I'm looking for. This is more towards what I'm looking for.
Advanced engineering is pretty good, yeah. And then you had Green Earth, who had Drake and Eagle.
Yep. I remember Drake being... And I remember them both being like, ugh.
They were very, very strong. Drake, of course, being one of Scott's favorites because he was the one that was naval units are the best.
And then Eagle was the flying units are the best.
Yes, and Eagle was terrifying in the right hands because you mean all of your units get a second turn.
Don't necessarily want that yet. I still have stonks going, so we can just double up.
Nuts. Honor stonks. Stonks bound.
If we end up getting Defiance, I would be a happy little lad.
6 rampage.
Discord Orbs guy, got your back.
Oh, man. You got a whole weekend.
I mean, we're sitting on. We're going to get like 6 more wild mods, and in a firing squad build, having backup Discord Orbs ain't bad.
That's very true.
Oh, that said, this is
that's gonna take some time.
Yeah. So I need to get my payload and stuff like that to start actually doing some damage. Get the firing squad firing.
Get more firing squad.
Yeah.
You're still rocking 4 dudes.
Well, we're gonna get there. Don't you worry. There we go. Okay. I don't want evasion because we're gonna be wingman in them anyway. Reroll assault drones. We need assault drones.
Yep. Because there's your formations.
Yep. So, we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's a process. We're working on it. That's the trick with any engineer build, is just getting it off the ground is the hardest part.
Yeah.
So then once we get these formations going, then we just gotta wing the men. I was looking for a nanotech reconstruction so that I can upgrade them. I didn't want to give them dodge because they're gonna be wingmen, and that's just a wasted talent.
Boost. Boost.
Boost.
Railing into that.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't great. Let's see. No, I wanted it.
Unfortunate.
No, I'm not done. There. Oh, don't you tracer, you tracer.
Yeah.
Oh, got his shot off anyway. Oh, would you guys stop?
No.
Is it possible for you guys to just...
It's possible. They're curious. Got him? A little?
A little got him. Partial got him. Getting priority 0 going is pretty good. Because we're going to need to get overclock and all that stuff for the wingman. It's so mod hungry, James. It's so many mods.
Because you took the drones and the allies.
But that's how you firing squad. You gotta have everybody. Everybody. It's like the Smash Brothers of Nova Drift builds.
Wah.
That's the turret. It's just wah. And or the mines.
Ooh,
Pursuit is not the formation we're looking for, but here is evolution, so we'll grab that.
Yeah, because as soon as you can get them evolved into assault allies, so you can have an extra set of barrages going.
Yeah.
That will do you wonders. There's another boost.
Oh, we're boosting. We got the rainbow pew-pews.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give us that one last little level here.
Yeah, tracers first.
I think we can re-roll. There we go.
There's interceptors. There we go.
Now we just gotta attach you guys to my face and we'll be in business. Oh, that is an immediate improvement.
Yeah, it's so much better. Remember back, what is that?
Tracers followed by tracers followed by tracers.
Remember back in the day when you could take Overseer and suddenly have 4 allies?
Yeah. We call those the good old days. I'm gonna need you guys to just explode real quick.
Fusillade now that you have...
Fusillade is not good.
You know, because you still lose the velocity.
I lose the velocity, and it's double base projectiles plus 1, so it's just plussing 2 projectiles. It's not worth it.
I do that every time.
Tactical Link will be good as soon as we get Wingman. The same with Overclock if we find it. As soon as we get Wingman, it's good. I just walked right into that mine, but that's okay. Oh, we're boosting.
Boost.
Just slowly strafe this guy around.
Yeah.
Oh, grab all that. Oh, there's a reroll in there. That's always nice.
Man, going back to the Advance Wars thing for a brief moment. The remake should be coming out on the Switch soon, and I'm just like, on the one hand, I want to throw money at it because I want to let their intelligence systems know that, hey, if you're interested in Advance Wars, guys, make more Advance Wars and we'll buy it. But on the other hand, I'm not convinced I like the art style, and it's Advance Wars 1 and 2, which I loved the games back in the day, but when you compare them to things like Days of Ruin, it's just like,
yeah, you know. I'm with you on all fronts there. Well, I guess there's Wingman, so let's just get this off. Let's just get this off to the races.
Like, I don't think that I hate the art style, but it is, I can absolutely understand why someone would. And
yeah,
it's definitely, they definitely lean even harder into the cartoony.
It's not for me, put it that way, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really like good sprite art, and the original had good sprite art, and they threw away all of that good sprite art for very generic looking. This was easy to produce 3D models that don't look very interesting to me.
Yeah. So it's like
it's an aesthetic decision, and I'm sure there's plenty of people that like it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's not for me.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like Intelligent Systems is doing the Capcom thing in the fact that it's like the market for certain things is still here, but you're not producing those things, or every time you do produce them, they're
not great.
Capcom.
It's a very Capcom-y move.
Yeah, Capcom with the most recent Mega Man, they were like, people don't want Mega Man anymore. And then Mighty Number 9 was a ridiculously well-made, ridiculously well-funded Kickstarter.
There you go. And I wouldn't call it well-made.
No. So then Capcom was like, oh, people do want Mega Man. And then came out with 11, which was mediocre.
Yeah.
It's like, Mega Man 11 was fine, but it was so uninspired, so boring.
Yeah, it's like they tried to add a new mechanic, but it wasn't a fun mechanic in my opinion, and it's just like
It's like just it's okay. I understand the want to innovate. I understand not wanting to have. It's like oh, if we just come out with a new Mega Man and it's just a new Mega Man, people will give a shit for that. And you're right.
Ow.
People are dumb and rude, and if they just came out with a new Mega Man that had nothing new going for it, people would give it crap, sure. But at the same time, I kind of just want a new Mega Man, you know?
Yeah.
The same thing with Advance Wars. It's just like, you don't have to do anything innovative with it right now. You just got to give us another one.
See, now here's the thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand, particularly the people who are making the games. They're like, we don't want to, like, we can't do the same thing because no one will like it. But you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We like a lot of these games because that's how they are. Like, you give us new bosses that do cool and interesting things and interesting level design, and you don't gotta reinvent the wheel. You don't have to make it so that Mega Man has to, have, like, 3 new abilities and, that are all, like, overly complicated or not well thought out.
You don't need to do new abilities. You don't need to do a crafting system.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't need to have Mega Man start with all of his abilities, but then only be allowed to use it when his commander says so.
Don't talk about Bruno. Oh, man.
That's a rant for another time.
Yeah.
I've already ranted about it, but I'll rant about it again.
Well, so, without ranting, just case in point, Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
Metroid Dread was exactly that. It's like, all of the abilities were... Was Metroid Dread perfect? No. Sure. Of course not. But it was a solid Metroid game.
Yeah, I was quite happy with it.
I enjoyed it. We played the whole dang thing on the channel, even if half of the viewers didn't watch it.
Yeah.
We wanted to, and it was fun. It was good. It's like if the only Metroids you played are like Metroid Prime games, then yeah, you're not gonna like it. But if you played, freaking what's the one? I forget the name of the one with Dark Samus.
Fusion.
Fusion. If you played Fusion, Dread was fantastic. It was.
And Fusion is one of my favorites, and it was great.
It really was just Fusion 2. Now the story made zero dang sense.
It made enough sense.
It made enough sense, but then Metroid doesn't need to have a good story. It's just let it be a cool little action exploration game.
They got Samus right, which was the important thing.
Yes.
Like, Samus is supposed to be just a silent badass.
Yeah.
And they got that right. Which the other game whom shall not be named failed miserably at.
The other M game.
How dare you?
But like, yeah, like if Intelligent Systems wants to see if people want, Advanced Wars again, just come out with another Advanced Wars, keep the mechanics the same, or a little more balanced, maybe.
Now,
and just come up with a better story.
How do you feel
Days
about
of Ruin?
Yeah,
good.
Well, I was just gonna say, how do you feel about the different eras of the game? Because Days of Ruin was like, we're gonna go grimdark.
No, okay, so overarching history of just Advanced Wars, because there was also like the Battalion Wars games.
Also, just a brief interruption. We have Battalion here, but 6 Evolutionary Niche.
Ooh. Is 6 enough?
If we could also get
Bravado
could be a thing.
Is that enough?
If it's not enough, it's very close.
Well, but if it's not enough, then you're never getting more again. That's the trick.
Yeah,
but I think it would be worth a try.
I think you might need 7, at which point 6 is just a sad number.
Well, I mean, 6 is still good because again, you are still getting the construct assembly speed.
Yeah, but
right?
I would rather save it for Defiance at that point.
Okay, we'll grab Battalion for now and save it up. Okay, so yeah, so not counting things like Battalion Wars and like the Famicom Wars. Just talking the Advanced Wars games, right?
Yeah.
Advanced Wars set a tone. Advanced Wars 2 took that game and just built upon it.
Yes.
It's just a better version of Advanced Wars. Then they went Dual Strike. Dual Strike, they tried something new, still made it good, but built it into the system where you could just absolutely break the game. Which, yay, nay, if you're into that sort of thing, great. If not, But, I mean,
enough.
The dual strike system, the tag system, was just broken. You put Sammy and Eagle on the same duo, and it was just, I win. When I get my dual strike going, I win. It doesn't matter what the map is. If there's an HQ that can be captured, it's captured on this turn. Because that was the whole, if you've played Advanced Wars games, when your character, over time, your CO would build up their power, and then you could use their power, and you get 1 pool bonus for 1 turn. Well, Sammy's power has always been, she can instantly capture building this turn, no matter what health your dudes were at. And Eagles were all of your, I think it's all of your non-naval units get an extra action. So, with the dual strike system, you could, on top of giving, oh boy,
frick's sake,
yeah, the game had a weird meta progression as well, very similar to, oddly enough, very similar to Across the Obelisk.
Yeah,
where you could make it so that it was just like your ground units just have +1 move, and your artillery units had +5% accuracy, things like that. And so you could set yourself up to do a thing where you could put the 2, Sammy and Eagle, on the same team, and you go, Eagle takes his full turn, put starting anywhere on the map, puts an infantry unit in a transport copter, sends it as far as he could across the map, which is something like 10 spaces, because Eagle.
Yeah.
Activates his power to give those units another turn. Send it another 10 spaces, drop off the infantry unit, then hit the tag system, switch to Sammy, give all of the infantry units.
Oh boy,
where
am I?
Oh.
I lost myself.
Yeah, you got launched to the other side there.
I was so close to getting everything off the ground properly, but I had most of it.
You had most of it, and it's just such a mod hungry build.
Yeah, if I had Blink, that was really the last thing I really needed was Blink, and the Defiances would be nice.
Of course.
I had all of that stonks ready to go. And then I got because that's what happens with builds like these is you're just you don't have enough time to get a lot of defensive things, and all of these things, especially once you get Overseer, just slow you down, and you're just like, got him, by the way. There we go.
Done.
There, I feel better about it. So a little bit of a low scoring weekend because we were trying to go a little bit high concept.
Yeah.
We could do better, I'm sure.
Yeah, we will. We will do better.
But look, we can't win them all. They can't all be amazing scores, especially when we're going for conceptual things.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys had fun anyway. We're just talking about Advance Wars a lot.
We did talk about Advance Wars a lot.
Well, that was a big train.
A nice train.
So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.